It's cold out here. I forgot my jacket. It's windy. The target's moving a little bit, so I'm getting the excuses out of the way now. What is going on, guys? And welcome back to the Pumex channel. Today we're out at the range to try to answer if you guys should be running a compensator or if you guys should just keep it with the stock barrel configuration. This is obviously all opinion based and this is dependent on you guys, but I'm going to try to provide as much information as possible to answer some of the questions of whether this is good for your home defense or if it's a good option for everyday carry. I obviously have one set up on my gun because I think it's beneficial to me, but I'm trying to answer it for you guys to see if this is the best option. So in order to test this and to try to gather as much information as possible, I'm going to be running a build drill as well as showing you guys the kind of side angle as I fire rounds through it so you guys can see the amount of measurized that we're getting, and then I'll be able to clip them top and bottom side by side so you guys can see the difference comparison right next to each other. Later on tonight we're coming back out to the range so that we can shoot at night and I can show you guys the difference in flash that comes out of the muzzle when you're running a stock barrel compared to the compensator. I'm also going to be showing you guys a view from behind to see the red dot, to see how well it traces and see how flat the gun is shooting from the POV of the shooter. Alright, so up first we're going to be running a build drill, but we're not doing it from the holster. We're going to be doing it from a low ready because that's really what we want to see, is the speed at which we can get the rounds off. It's cold out here. I forgot my jacket. It's windy. The target's moving a little bit, so I'm getting the excuses out of the way now in case this sucks and I'm a terrible shooter. When we got 178. And 176. Alright, so now we're back with the stock slide configuration. So we're going to do the same thing. .97. I want to run that again just because I think I can still get that a little quicker. So 2.43. Yeah, it just takes a lot longer for the red dot to travel back down to get in the picture again. So 2.34. It's getting closer, but we're just not getting down to the 0.2 split times that we had with the compensator. So next, let's show you guys what they look like from the side when they're firing side by side. All right, so we're back out at the range again now that it's a little bit darker and we're going to be checking one of the biggest things that people argue over whether you should run a compensator or not is a lot for self-defense, especially for home defense. People always say, oh, you're going to get so much flash, you're going to end up blinding yourself. So now, whenever it gets a little bit darker, I'm going to wait for it to get a little bit darker, but that's what we're going to be testing. We're going to be running it through the Radian Ramjet compensator. So I'm going to get a view from behind, a view from the side for you guys, and then we're going to run the same thing with the stock barrel configuration. So as you guys can see, a compensator definitely helps you keep the gun a lot flatter. It helps you shoot a lot quicker. Also, I think the biggest difference for me was seeing it from the side profile. That was absolutely insane. There is something to be said about the concussiveness of a compensator. You definitely do feel it more coming back at you, as you just feel more pressure in your face when you're shooting it. It's not terrible, and if you're indoors, at the end of the day, a gunshot is a gunshot. You're not gonna hear after the gunshot anyways, especially if you don't have suppressor, or if you don't have ears. Your hearing is going to be damaged for sure, regardless of whether you have a compensator or don't have a compensator. I think the biggest thing to be said is about the flash, and honestly, there's not that much of a difference, especially when you're shooting it. I'm not sure how they turned out on camera, but when you're shooting them, there really is not that much of a difference between a compensator and not having it compensated. They seem almost the same, but I would definitely consider running a compensator. It helps the gun run so much flatter, and it's a lot more pleasant to shoot. You feel it kick back a lot less, so it just makes for a more enjoyable shooting experience. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys like the video, make sure you drop a like and comment down below what kind of videos you guys want to see next, and comment if you guys run a compensator on your builds, or if you guys choose to not run one for maybe the flash that comes out of it, or whatever your guys' reason is.